And I have to remind myself, these are flameless candles from Luminara. As I stand close to it, from across the room, I thought it was a real flame. You're looking at the moving flame bird candle. And yes, these also come with a remote control. So you've got that beautiful ivory bird. There's even the blue bird. And then we also have do we still have the white dove? Okay, just the blue and the ivory birds. That's what we have available. These are $19.95 for whichever choice you make here. So let's talk about this, Rebecca.
I don't mean the pun, but I have to tell you, these are literally flying out because earlier today we did have the different colors. So we are left with this beautiful, gorgeous little bluebird. If bluebirds, the thought of bluebirds have any memories attached to loved ones, that's a lot of times we have our memories attached to loved ones. This bluebird is going to be perfect. The thing I love about this is you were talking about how realistic the flame is because it is that patented technology you will only find with Luminara, but the detail etched in the 100% paraffin wax, if this was a real candle, you'd get to enjoy it for a couple of hours.
Right.
But thank goodness it's not a real candle. So this is a piece you'll enjoy for years and years and years to come.
That's right. And just so you know, I just want to be clear, we've got the blue bird, the ivory bird, and the one that I'm holding is the white dove. We do have the white dove available. But you're right, Rebecca, I was thinking the same thing. If this were a real candle, a real wax with real flame, it would only look this beautiful until the moment before you light it. And then the minute you light it, it just melts down. But
it'd be sad.
Right, this will never have a meltdown, literally and figuratively, because it's always going to look this beautiful. So if you love the idea of having, you know, maybe it's whether you love birds or you just love all things nature, and the idea of having this in your home, in your kitchen, in the bathroom, on the windowsill, how beautiful would this be? And again, with a remote control, so with a timer, so that you always have the light when you want it.
What I love too is it's such a burst of spring, but it will carry throughout the rest of the year too. But think of your Easter tabletop with these on there. There's no smell attached to them, so they won't overpower any of the delicious foods you're making. This is something that will bring such a burst of spring into your house. And when you're taking a look at that bluebird, down to the little beak, you can see there's detail in the beak, the feathers, down to the little claws. I mean, it's beautiful, but see, yes, look at that. The feather, the tail feathers, are each etched, hand etched, and take a look at how they're just carved through so it looks like a complete tail feather of a bluebird. And then that dove, I know you don't have it there, but that dove actually has a pearlescent finish. Oh, there it is. Look. See how pearlized it is? Isn't that beautiful?
Well, look at that face. I mean, you're right. All the detail, the eyes, you feel the texture on this. Do you see how every feather, it lays down beautifully, going all the way around? And this is never going to melt because this is not a candle that you're ever going to, you know, apply a flame to. It's a flameless candle from Luminara, and Luminara literally makes the best when it comes to flameless candles. So a lot of you are calling in for the ivory. We've got the ivory bird, fewer than 500 remaining in the ivory. We do have the bluebird, and then we do have the white dove. And you could mix and match these if you wanted to. You could put them next to maybe, you know, whether it is going to be just part of decor or what have you. It's just something different. And you know, Rebecca, I know you know what's out there when it comes to home decor. We see a lot of the same thing. So it's nice when we can find something that's just fresh.
I'm so happy you brought that up because that is so true. There are so many of the same things out there. This is very unique, something you won't find elsewhere. And one of the things that I love about it, it does come with a remote control. I wanted to let you know that as well. A timer on the bird, and you do get the timers on the remote as well. So you can set this up high. You can set this in a hard to reach area. You could set this in the middle of one of the wreaths we just sold, and it would look like they're perched in their own little nest. And think about the tabletop that would create. I think it would be beautiful. But what I love is I just have some faux flowers here, the wreaths, and it has brought in so much color into my house. So it's kind of fun. You know, when you get rid of all the holiday lights, kind of makes me sad. There's no
Right.
light anymore. There's no color. So this can kind of carry it in, but bring it into the new season. That ivory is gorgeous. I have to tell
Yes.
you though, the ivory paired with the bluebird,
Mhm.
that's outstanding. Those two together are just gorgeous.
I really like this. I'm glad to see that so many of you are liking it as well. These are customer picks on hsn.com, and they became customer picks when they were at the higher price. So today, we've got them for less than $20. You've got them on FlexPay, which makes it $6.65 to get home. You're getting the remote control, which we showed you, but what I love about this remote control is that it's easy. Like, I like high tech as much as the next girl, but when I can just go on and off 4, 6, 8, or 10 hours, like, it just makes me happy that I don't have to program something. I literally just turn it on and it's beautiful right out of the box.
And it also saves on the battery. First of all, we also have patented technology when it comes to the battery life. So your battery life on these are extremely long. But when you can set that timer, you don't forget to turn it off. It's going to turn off automatically. So it's going to extend the battery life. I know I've had these since Christmas in July. Guess what? I have not changed the batteries yet.
Wow.
I know we have great technology when it comes to really making the most out of the battery life. And then when you double that with the timers, it's going to extend it. But have fun. Yes. Bring it in. Go pick your favorite colors. Do think about getting one of the wreaths that we had. I love the blue and the purple because it's one of my favorite combinations. And make it look like they've created their own little nest in the middle of the table. You will have a gorgeous Easter table in seconds.
I love it. And remember, the remote control does come with the battery. You're going to add 2 AA batteries to this one and enjoy. This is the Dove. We've got the Bluebird and we've got the Ivory Bird. Go for it while we still have them at the sale price and on FlexPay. Okay, Rebecca, you're staying close, right? You've got something else for us? All right.
I'll be back, I think, at the end of the hour with you.
All right, we'll see you soon. You can keep shopping though.